Hi and welcome! If you think all you need for perfect 3D prints is a powerful printer and a fancy slicer, well, here's a harsh truth. The number one enemy of 3D printing is moisture. Yes, plain old humidity. You can't see it, but it silently ruins your prints. Layer by layer, spool by spool. Why is moisture such a big deal? Because all filaments absorb water from the air. Even PLA, which is considered low humidity sensitive, can become problematic if left out for a few days. And when that moisture-filled filament hits a 200-degree hot end, it instantly turns to steam. The result? Micro bubbles in your layers, weird sizzling or popping noises, dull, rough surfaces, layers that don't stick properly, weak, fragile parts. And here's the kicker, even brand new, unopened spools can be humid. They might have traveled through damp warehouses, sat in unregulated storage, or crossed multiple climate zones. So yes, drying is always a good idea. How do you dry your filament? You've got two main options. One, dedicated filament dryer. Devices like the Sunloo or PrintDry make it easy. Set the temperature, press start, and let them do their thing. Stable, reliable, and built for the job. 2, household oven, used wisely. It must be static, no fan or convection mode. PLA 45 degrees for 4 to 6 hours. PETG 60 degrees for 6 to 8 hours. Nylon 70 degree for 10-12 hours. Always use a separate oven thermometer, because most ovens are wildly inaccurate. And never let the filament touch metal trays. Use a baking rack if possible. And never ever use ventilation. You'll melt the spool before you know it. What to do after drying? Once the filament is dry, you need to keep it that way. Leaving it on the printer or in a zip bag won't cut it. Best storage options. If you have a bamboo lab with AMS, you're all set. Otherwise, use airtight cereal containers with a rubber seal. Add active silica gel packs, preferably the color-changing ones, so you know when they're saturated. What to avoid? Ziploc bags, not airtight enough over time. Leaving spools on the printer exposed to air. Telling yourself, I'll use it tomorrow anyway. Don't. How do you know if your filament is wet? Look and listen for these signs. Tiny bubbles or smoke from the nozzle. Crackling or popping sounds. Matte, fuzzy-looking surfaces. Poor layer adhesion. Prints that collapse midway for no clear reason. Final thoughts. Drying is essential. Think of it like drying your hair before going outside in winter. Skip it and you'll regret it. In 3D printing, the consequences are messy prints, wasted time, and weak results. So dry your filament, store it properly, and print like a pro. In the next video, we'll dive into PLA. The easiest filament to start with, but full of potential if you choose the right version. See you there, and remember, great prints start dry,